Basically signed to Popeyes for nothing.
Popeyes got you in a 360 of doom, buddy.
Love Popeyes. Everybody knows, like, that's my favorite restaurant of all time.
But I didn't understand, so I didn't reply. But
no, that's kind of on you. Now you're saying you didn't understand, so you didn't respond. It's Popeyes. They're verified. You know it's Popeyes.
Oh, the Popeyes meal thing. Okay. Bro, I don't know what that was.
These bitches all over my body, and all of them foreign exotic. She giving me neck like an ostrich. They all on my shit cause I'm potty.
What it do, Glow Gang? It's your friendly neighborhood Michelangelo, aka MikeyGlobal, and today we're going to be watching a video about how apparently Popeyes is hustling content creators. This hit close to home because I'm a content creator and I feel like I've been hustled by a couple of brand deals. So let's see what they're talking about.
Popeyes might have pulled off the greatest heist on every streamer on thousands or potentially millions of dollars.
yeah, I'm actually really hungry. I kind of want Popeyes, but then they just made me mad by doing that.
On August 13th, Popeyes had supposedly collaborated with streamers such as Lacy, DDG, India Love, and Agent, founder of AMP, among others.
Some pretty big names.
Only problem was none of the streamers knew about it or got paid in any way.
Oh, the Popeyes meal thing. Okay. Bro, I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was about.
And the icing on the cake is that everything Popeyes did was completely legit, and the streamers slowly figured out what had happened.
They're saying they're in the Popeyes marketing office high-fiving each other.
So let's break down exactly what happened. On August 13th, Lacy, alongside many other streamers, learned through social media that he supposedly had his own Popeyes signature meal. So to celebrate this new milestone, Lacy and Adapt traveled down to a nearby Popeyes to test out what was advertised as the Lacy Bundle. And Lacy invited his fans to drop by too.
Oh my God. Wow. Wait, that's the...
Wait a second. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, I'm getting a call from Stable. Oh. Ronnie-san.
Wait, oh my God, there's so many people here.
However, there were some problems when it came to ordering the meal. The Lacy Bundle wasn't on the self-service screen.
Maybe you gotta ask.
It's on the kiosk system.
Maybe it's just on the... Maybe I asked the guy. I'm
Maybe
ask the guy. Excuse me, sir. The Lacy Bundle doesn't seem to be on the kiosk.
No, they don't have it there.
Listen.
You said you never had this promotion. Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Why did Popeyes post it then?
So they figured this meal simply isn't available in every Popeyes location. Lacy then asked to speak with the manager.
So you guys don't have the Lacy Bundle?
Apparently right now, but I can help you build your order because that's the only thing I can see right now.
Okay, yeah, if you can help me.
Can I see the picture?
This one and that too.
Yeah, everybody's included in a Lacy.
It's a Lacy Bundle right here.
In the end, Lacy bought a meal which contained all of the elements of the Lacy Bundle, but wasn't officially referred to as the Lacy Bundle. He bought this meal for all of his fans, tipped the staff, and went home with a bitter taste in his mouth.
Good, man. I went there excited. I thought I had a Lacy meal at Popeyes. I thought all the people who watch my streams every day could go to Popeyes and order the meal.
I think you do have a Lacy meal. It's just not, like I said, they didn't send out the updates to every location yet. It's gonna take a day or two.
During this car ride, it started to dawn upon them exactly what happened. Popeyes had launched a build-your-own-bundle meal deal where you pick your own meals of 3 proteins, presumably different variations of chicken, as well as 2 sides for $20. As part of the promotion, Popeyes showed variations chosen by famous streamers.
Oh!
What?
It was never a thing where it was actually your bundle.
Yes, it is. It literally says the Lacy Bundle with what I have.
Like they're saying that's your bundle. They're saying you could build your own bundles too. This is what Lacy built.
Yes, they could build their own bundles, but can your bundle I didn't give them any rights to the image and likeliness of my face.
I mean, listen, we're way past that. You just did a full promo in there. You spent like $900.
Lacy took issue with them using his name and image without his permission. However, as it turned out, Lacy had unknowingly given them permission 2 months beforehand.
Well, I didn't give them any rights to post this on their Instagram. I did.
When
did I, Drew?
When we walked in, everyone had to sign something. You signed something, buddy.
You did sign something.
I signed it too.
For the prom.
No, that was for Popeyes release.
Oh wait, this is for the Streamer University.
Streamer prom. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You signed something.
In June, Lacy and many other streamers attended Streamer Prom. This was sponsored by Popeyes and organized by the streamer Funny Mike. And during the prom, Popeye's social media team told each streamer about their new Build Your Own Bundle meal and asked them what they would pick.
What is this?
All right, it's going to build your own bundle. So you get to pick 3 different proteins. So you want to do
chicken.
Okay,
Easy.
You got tenders, bone-in, boneless wings, bone-in.
No more chicken.
Okay, so we're gonna do 12 of those, or 9 of those.
Another
3 of
boneless
those.
wing.
9. Oh, you want some?
Another boneless wing.
Boneless wing.
Get one for him.
Boneless wing. All right.
Yeah. You want one?
And a spicy chicken sandwich.
This whole thing just feels kind of slimy, bro. Maybe it's not illegal. Maybe it's not like that horrible or as bad as I thought it was, because apparently these people signed off on it. But I mean, I've been scammed before when it comes to brand deals and stuff like that. It seems like they're being really secretive about it. Like they're being really vague about, oh yeah, just sign this paperwork. Look at the screen and just all you got to do is tap out, build your order, or build your little bundle and all that stuff. Pick some proteins, bro. I mean, it may not be illegal. It may not be completely wrong, right? Like everybody's just trying to get it, but this is like a huge company. This is Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they're horribly wrong for this, but from what it looks like, it does seem like they were not very clear about their intentions with this whole idea that they have.
Chicken
Some
sandwich.
fries,
All right.
a lemonade.
And then we need 2 sides. We need 2 sides. Pick the 2 sides.
Mac and cheese?
Of course.
And then what would you pick? What's your other side?
Cajun fries. We'll split it.
You don't want the rice? Cajun fries. Rice stretches though.
Hey,
but
all that for
Cajun
$20.
fries.
Live. You're lying.
All that for $20. It's the new Build Your Own Bundle for Popeyes.
Nice.
Coming soon. Don't worry. It's coming soon.
$20, that's it?
That's it.
Let us get 14 of them.
Delicious. Delicious. 14 of them. All right. What would the name of that bundle be if you had to name it?
The Agent Pudgy bundle.
Say less.
Yeah.
So Agent, as you can see, thinks he's literally ordering a Popeyes. As well as these questions, the streamers also signed off an agreement that they could use their image for the Build Your Own Bundle campaign.
For streamer prom, you signed a waiver, and now they get to... Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy.
So
dog.
I basically signed to Popeyes for nothing.
Popeyes got you in a 360 of doom, buddy. You got more promos and deliverables coming out here soon.
And the photos used on the meal deals were photos used at the prom. So presumably, Popeyes owned the copyright of these images and could do what they wanted with them. As you can imagine, Lacy was pretty annoyed by this revelation.
Yo, Popeyes, make this right and give me a lifelong free Popeyes.
For real, Popeyes, my boy got to get compensated in some way, bro. He just got set up crazy. He got a red carpet, got a tux on, tweeted the address. You had hired mad security guards, hired a driver. Not only did you pay $800.
I think that Popeyes probably should do something to make up for this. And I think they could. I think that like this could actually be flipped into a huge W. Like it's not an L. I mean, it feels like an L. It feels like it's a potential L that could go really bad really fast. It feels like all it would take is for these streamers to like say, all right, no more Popeyes. Popeyes not cool. And then people are going to stop rocking with Popeyes. They'll still be a huge company, of course. But like their audiences, these people have huge audiences. All it takes is a couple big time streamers to make some accusations and come together and say, hey, Popeyes is doing us wrong. And, you know, Popeyes is going to take a huge hit. But they could also flip this and turn it into like a huge W by making these things right. Doing just one big thing where they're like, oh, it was a misunderstanding and sorry for the misunderstanding. And then boom, actually make these real bundles, real meals, make these real deals with these streamers. And bro, I think everybody's going to be good. Everybody's going to be happy. Popeyes would actually like skyrocket for that.
And Lacy was not the only person to be highly annoyed by the sequence of events. But the narrative that Popeyes simply hid everything in the small print of a contract isn't the full story either. The streamer India Love realized that she actually was informed that Popeyes were launching this. India jumped on stream and said,
See, they even DM me, but I didn't see this. It said, hey, India, just a quick heads up for you. We'll be posting this graphic of your Popeyes bundle from Streamer Prom on our Instagram soon and wanted to also see if you'd like to collab post. Let us know and we'll get it sent your way once it goes live. But I didn't understand, so I didn't understand, so I didn't reply. But how the they gonna yeah.
No, that's kind of on you. They asked, like, they literally mentioned it to you. They literally said something about it to you, and Now you're saying you didn't understand, so you didn't respond. It's Popeyes. They're verified. You know it's Popeyes. You could have just been like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm actually really hungry. I kind of want Popeyes, but then they just made me mad by doing that.
So Popeyes had clearly covered all their bases in terms of getting their permission and notifying them when this promotion was coming out. The streamer Cinna was similarly confused and tweeted, "Bro, people are going to Popeyes and trying to order this and DMing confused. Please help, LMAO." Followed by, "Some guy also just told me at the airport, congrats on the collab meal. He was going to order it. LMAO, I feel so bad, aw." And Cinna got a reply to her tweets from Mr. Beast, who wrote, "You're telling me this isn't real? I was just talking about it." To which Cinna replied, "No, but I'll start working on it."
That's crazy. I actually never even heard of Cinna, but dang, Mr. Beast know who she is. It must be popping. Dang, I might just be out the loop.
On it right now. I'll get you that meal deal one way or another. Cinna also talked about this on stream with Adapt, who seemed to be getting a lot of enjoyment out of this whole episode.
Did you know that was coming out, the Popeyes thing?
Yeah, Lacy said he didn't know.
Lacy said he did.
I did not either, no.
Did you guys get paid?
No. So, but I hear we're trying to mitigate it, so...
WNDA break.
Yeah, I hear it's getting mitigated. You know, so that's okay. That's fine.
No, Lacy deadass. I thought too that he was gonna go to Popeyes and it was gonna say the Lacy combo.
Well, I was hoping.
I think it was literally just shouting out what they order or something.
It was just using their promo to say this is what they get. Make your own like this.
Oh yeah, you guys got fleeced. You guys were poster boys. That's
you guys didn't realize when you win the streamer prom, you signed a 360.
Wait, is that why?
No,
yes.
So
oh God.
I swear that's
Wait, that's why?
That's what Drew said. Yes.
To be fair.
Oh, y'all are poster boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, supposedly it was the other agency set that up, and there were no good comms.
Oh my God, you actually got played. Oh my God.
Yeah, but it's being mitigated. It's being mitigated.
And then there were also streamers who learned about Popeyes using their image and didn't really care. This is how Agent responded.
Oh, the Popeyes meal thing. Okay. Bro, I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was about, bro. Cause I actually would love a real Popeyes meal. And if I was gonna have a Popeyes meal, I know what it would be, and it wouldn't be what they posted. It would be, yo, y'all know my order, bro. 3-piece, all thigh, spicy chicken, the combo with the biscuit and a Diet Coke, and the large Cajun fry.
Funnily enough, Agent has already done sponsorship deals with Popeyes in the past, so they literally have his bank details already.
I love Popeyes. Everybody knows, like, that's my favorite restaurant of all time. I had the glory of doing a sponsorship with them a month ago. Think about it every day.
DDG had a similar response, but also addressed the hate being directed towards Funny Mike. Some people had alleged that it wasn't Popeyes that had finessed these streamers, but Mike. He simply took the sponsorship deal and kept the money himself. We'll get into later why that probably isn't the case.
Man, Funny Mike, I want you to know, bro, I really did not give a when I seen that Popeyes. Now, if it would have been a meal, then it would be like, all right, you need something. But I wasn't really tripping. I don't know why they made it such a big deal, to be honest. You know?
Dub, DDG's brother, also...
That's something I was thinking about too. Like, at the end of the day, like, even some of the scammy, fishy type of brand deals that I've gotten, nothing for Twitch or YouTube, nothing that big, but like, you know, I have a pretty decent size following on TikTok. For the brand deals that I've gotten on there, there's been some, you know, like some things that have happened, and I'm just like, you know, it's not that big a deal. I'm not even gonna trip on it. I mean, in a way, it's not, I would say it's publicity. It's not really publicity. These dudes are huge anyway, but it's just like, is it really that big a deal? It's not like too much money is being made off of it. It's not like it's like a meal, like where it's like a Travis Scott McDonald's meal or nothing like that. It's just, you know, oh, this is what this person orders. Come in and get some, they order it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, it's no different than DDG put on some Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas like, oh, these are the Jordans that DDG had on, so I'm gonna go get some. DDG probably not expecting to get paid by Jordan for that. You know what I'm saying? Even if Jordan reposts on a story, DDG wearing, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not that big of a deal. It's more of a situation where it's probably like, you know, man, it would have been nice if I would have known, you know.
also defended Funny Mike and said that what Popeyes did was incredibly sneaky.
To be honest, bro, that was the smartest move ever by Popeyes. Just don't read. Like, if you got a full 4-page thing, you not finna read it. It was before you came in. So I don't even think Mike knew about that shit. But it wasn't nothing. It was just a little Instagram post of saying, like, they asked you when you walked up to the red carpet, they was asking, what did you order? A Funny Mike, I'm pretty sure he ain't know about that.
As far as I can tell, none of the other streamers involved have bothered commenting on it. Extra Emily, Ben Dadon, Cooking with Kaya, Tori Hubbard, and Rakai were all part of this one-sided partnership. And Rakai is under 18 years of age, so if it was the case they got him to sign a contract on his own, then this reflects really poorly on Popeyes. It doesn't look as if any of these streamers are vegan or into healthy eating, or there's anything that would make a Popeyes partnership negatively affect their brand, but it's incredibly rare for a brand to use the image of a celebrity and not cut them a check. Travis Scott's McDonald's meal was reportedly worth $20 million. Obviously, none of these streamers are as big as Travis Scott, nor is Popeyes as big as McDonald's.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a crazy omnipresence on the internet. Maybe I'm just chronically online. But I personally do think that DDG might be bigger than Travis Scott. At least right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Travis Scott is like a huge artist. But I feel like everybody knows who DDG is. DDG was known like 10 years. He's like 10 years in the game. Like, DDG has been known for his content. He was known on YouTube. He's known for streaming. He's known for all the things that he's doing now. And, I mean, I know this is his previous relationship, but, I mean, his ex was literally the Little Mermaid. Bro, people know who DDG is. Probably a little bit more than Travis Scott right now, because, at least to me, I'm a musician, but I still consider myself general audiences. I can't name you a Travis Scott song after Goosebumps. Not to say that he's, like, fell off or nothing. You know, I don't think anybody can ever fall off, but I mean, I personally don't know any songs after. I don't think I know any songs after Goosebumps. These dudes are bigger than some of these rappers that have gotten their own meals. If you would have said the BTS meal from McDonald's and said they're not as big as BTS, I could see that. But Travis, I don't know. And to say that Popeyes isn't as big as McDonald's, well, I don't know. The last time McDonald's had something as big as the chicken sandwich craze from Popeyes was like the Szechuan sauce thing. And I mean, they both like completely ran out of the thing that was causing the craze. Like, I couldn't go to McDonald's and get that Grimace shake without it being out of stock. So I don't know. McDonald's is the biggest fast food restaurant of all time. What are we talking about here? There's a McDonald's everywhere. So yeah, but the Travis Scott thing, I don't know.
Slightly closer example is the UK rapper Stormzy, who received 4.5 million British pounds, or $6 million, for his McDonald's meal. Stormzy has 3.4 million followers on Instagram, and Lacy, by comparison, has 1.5, but even still, there are so many variables and negotiations that go into these deals that it's difficult to find any exact figures that this should have cost Popeyes. But off the back of this controversy, Aiden Ross, who was not in any way involved, got his own meal from a Popeyes competitor.
Guys, I just want to say, I have created the Aiden Ross meal. Go to Cane's. You guys can now tap in to get the Aiden Ross meal. It comes with 6 chicken fingers, crinkle cut fries, 1 cane sauce, Texas toast, a fountain drink, and a pint of lean.
Sadly, you'll not find this meal on the Cane's menu, and it was a prank. Zoe Spencer also chimed in.
Shout out to the streamers with the Popeyes, period. Y'all get that unlimited shit? Like, y'all getting unlimited chicken? Cra, cra, cra. I'm over here like, oh, got their own burger, their own fries. Damn. Go streamers. They need to get Popeyes. Y'all don't need to be getting me. Get Popeyes. I'm just laughing.
But joking aside, there was some serious criticism leveled at Funny Mike for what transpired. So Mike decided to release a statement on Twitter to address the allegations that he was somehow involved. On August 14th, Funny Mike tweeted, "Hey everyone, I want to clear up the Popeyes streamer meal situation. I partnered with Popeyes for streamer prom because they helped level the whole event up. Our deal was only for the prom and related content. I wasn't aware of the Popeyes streamer meals post until it was live. To be clear, I'm not involved with or benefiting from this in any way. Streamer prom has always been about celebrating our streaming community, and I'll continue to do that with every event. Popeyes has reassured me they're committed to supporting our community and have removed the social posts. We're also reaching to all creators involved to clear this up." After this post, there was radio silence from Popeyes on social media. So the next day, Funny Mike wrote, "Hey everyone, I really didn't want to have to speak on the Popeye streamer meals again, but since Popeye still hasn't addressed it publicly, I have no choice but to clear up the confusion and misinformation. I'm disappointed and honestly surprised that Popeyes hasn't clarified their confusing streamer meals campaign to the public or to the creators impacted. Streamer Prom was meant to celebrate our community, not be used to push a separate Popeyes campaign. Because of their silence, I'll be looking into ways to hold them accountable for the damage caused, both to the creators whose images were used without proper approval and to my own reputation. My ties to the streamer community run deep. My main goal in speaking out is to make it crystal clear I'm not involved with streamer meals and I want to make sure everyone affected is made whole." Some people didn't believe Mike when he posted this and accused him of doing a 360 finesse deal on his own friends, so he responded,
"Nah, at first I thought so too. At first that was the first thing that came to mind. Like, oh, bro kind of like finessed his homies for this. But I don't know. It don't sound like he's lying. I don't think he would get on the internet and lie about this. I think that he was thinking that he was going to do a little collab with Popeyes or whatever. And then, things went the way that they went, and then they left him out to dry. They didn't come to his rescue and clear up anything. And I feel like that happens a lot with a lot of these big companies. When it comes to brand deals with big companies, they try to put all of the risk on the content creator. Almost anytime that I've done a collab or a brand deal with a company, they try as hard as they can to put all the risk on me. And it's crazy. Like, you would think that these huge companies would understand. There are some companies that do kind of look out for the content creator. I did one with Temu, and they were pretty cool about it. Like, they were pretty like, hey, just do this. We're going to take care of this, and this. And they were very, very clear and concise about the terms and all the stipulations of everything. But then there's other ones where it's like, oh, we just kind of expected you to do this for free, or oh, the fees on the payment are your responsibilities. Next thing you know, the brand deal just went from $800 to $600 because, oh, the fees from the payment service. And, oh, if you want your money instantly, then you're going to have to pay for that fee. Like, it's just crazy. It's craziness. Or it's like, oh, we're going to send you the money, but just keep sitting around and waiting on it. Just wait on it. It'll be there someday. There's no clear time frame. It's all on you to post this video at this perfect time. And if you miss this deadline, a lot of companies, when they do brand deals, they'll tell you in the email, it's a paid brand deal. It's a paid collaboration. But then when it's actually time to do it, now it's like, oh yeah, you're going to get paid depending on how much this video makes. Or they'll tell you, hey, post this video and we're going to pay you $700. $800, and then you post the video, and now when it's time to send the money, now it's, let's wait 3 weeks to see how the video performs before we send you the money. But it was never a performance-based deal, so they want to put all the risk on you when no, you're paying me to use my platform. You're paying me to use my likeness, my platform, and my brand. You want to put all the risk on the content creator, and I think that that's what happened here. It's Popeyes wanted to put all of the risk on Funny Mike. Popeyes wanted to do this brand collab and use his likeness and his brand and his platform to promote their business. But when everything went left, they wanted all the risk, all the collateral, all the damage to go off onto Funny Mike. And they didn't want to come out and defend him. And to me, that's the slimiest part of all of this. That is the worst, slimiest part about all of this. Everything else was already kind of shady and kind of slimy. This is the worst part. This is absolutely the worst part. Content creators get treated so wrong by big companies. It's like they still don't look at content creators as they used to look at actors or Hollywood stars. They don't take them as serious.
And blindsided is probably an appropriate term to describe what happened. Normally, with the sponsorship deal, a company will DM or email an influencer. There'll be some sort of back and forth about exactly what the deal involves, and usually their management is involved or an agency that represents them. And Popeyes made it out as if they'd endorsed the build your own bundle meal.
It perceives as a sponsorship. It's not. If this was just the Popeyes TikTok public interview thing,
I don't even think they care that much, to be honest with you. It would care a little bit, but that's all it was. You did do this on camera, but they're literally promoting it as you can go to the store and order the Cinnamon and stuff. And again, they signed it, so it is what it is, but that's nasty.
In this podcast, they also argued that Funny Mike did not pull a 360 or anything, but as the host, he did bear some of the responsibility.
Like, chat, think of like your moms, your dads host a party, an event or whatever. And someone goes here and let's say there's like a dangerous game or something like that, or there's a sponsorship, something like that, and you just sign one little quick paper or whatever, you're going to trust that your moms, your dads got your best interest or whatever. You're like, okay, this is just for this, or this is just because we got this poster up there or something like that. Obviously, some of you take the time out to read. In fact, all of you take the time out to read, but that's kind of where I'm like, yo, if they're showing up, they got invited by Funny Mike, they don't think nothing much of it. And if anything, they're thinking, oh, okay, this has been, the I's have been dotted, the T's have been crossed.
And also, last thing I got, presenting the paper to them at the door. I understand that might be protocol in cases. That's nasty.
But lastly, there is a chance or a theory out there that Popeyes are playing 4D chess. This finesse of streamers is given a lot of publicity, and this could be part of the current trend of what people call rage bait, where you can go viral simply by putting out a statement out there or a campaign that really annoys people and triggers their emotions.
Well, two things about that. Omeezy up here, I think that's who that is. I'm pretty sure that's Omeezy. What he said is true. That's kind of nasty how they just, you're going to present me with paperwork at the door. The same way that they emailed or reached out to, they could have done the same thing with all of these other influencers. Of course, with India Love or somebody. I'm not up to date on all these content creators or streamers or whatever. Same way they reached out to her in the DMs, even though she didn't respond. They could have reached out and offered them those contracts beforehand, but they waited until these people got to the door and then, oh yeah, and sign this contract that lets us use your likeness. That's kind of dirty. It's kind of dirty. If this is rage bait, this is not 4D chess. This is a terrible move because I personally, this is putting Popeye, it's making Popeyes a really bad taste in my mouth. I do not like this because it makes them feel like a slimy, shady company that I don't want to support if this is how they're moving. If they really thought that taking advantage of content creators, predominantly content creators that are black, and I'm the last person on the planet to play the race card on anything, but most of the people that were listed right now were black content creators and they were taken advantage of. I can't respect it. I don't appreciate that at all. So if they're rage baiting, which I don't think they are, I think this was actually just a shady, slimy move. And the best way to try to excuse it is to say that it's rage baiting. That's a terrible move. That was a horrible move. Even if it caused them to go viral, you're going viral because you're shady and slimy. That's a bad move for a business, for a company, maybe a streamer, maybe influencer or something. But as a company, no, that's not cool.
Or you can go viral simply by putting out a statement out there or a campaign that really annoys people and triggers their emotions, particularly rage, to reply. This is what one of the co-hosts said on the podcast.
And mind you, I think that people got to understand all of this stuff is orchestrated. The rage bait content that you do see, all that stuff is orchestrated. The Sydney Sweeney thing with American Eagle, trust me, especially when more left-leaning ideologies come back into play, they'll be the first ones to make their apology rollout. When DEI comes back in, they'll be the first ones to hire these people over fake boards and stuff like that and do the rollout. So now they're on this side. I talked about this before. I haven't released that video, but companies knowing what they're doing and creating rage bait just to then later on spin back on the block to make it right. You best believe Popeyes, they do this.
If this is the case, you should expect to see Popeyes release an apology, which they haven't, which should generate more headlines, then do an actual sponsorship deal with one or more of the streamers, and a road to redemption storyline will give them a lot more publicity than a straightforward sponsorship deal. And like many things in streaming, it's highly likely that this could have all been fake drama and everybody's in on it, but I do find it unlikely to be able to organize the genuine reactions of 10 plus different people. Popeyes could also be working on the age-old strategy of any publicity is good publicity, and there are probably some people who have watched this entire video are feeling pretty hungry and are thinking about ordering a Popeyes, but I'm not cut a check by them, so I'd ask you to hold off on that one.
I definitely did kind of like start to crave it a little bit, but then every time I thought about the slimy tactics, it just made my stomach turn. It's associating the taste of Popeyes with slimy, disgusting behavior, and it's actually making me not want them. It's literally making me think about, oh wow, Chick-fil-A would actually taste so much better. Even though a lot of people don't like the beliefs or tactics or ideas that Chick-fil-A seems to support, this whole thing is making me crave Chick-fil-A more. It's making me look at like, okay, maybe KFC's chicken sandwiches are way better than Popeyes, because at least they don't come off slimy. They don't come off evil. Popeyes is literally making themselves seem evil, to me at least, for this. It's not cool. It's just not cool. But anyways, guys, thank you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you click subscribe, click the like button. Come watch me live on Twitch.
I'm still all over your screen. I know that you still thinking about